mouth together, forcing Brody to try to breathe through his nose. Now they've already been in here 15 minutes. You know you're puffing and having trouble breathing right now. Think when your mouth is being squeezed together, it not only hurts, but it's hard to breathe. And that's what Ric Flair is trying to do to Brody. Really, both have probably recognized by this point that stamina was going to be the key part of this match. Who'd break first? Who'd run out of gas first? So part of the problem right now is try to slow the guy down, try to make him breathe hard, try to take some of his stamina away. Flair right back down, squeezing that head, squeezing the cheeks together. Ric Flair leaning on him. Look where his chest is. It's into the back, the neck of King Kong Brody. Brody reaching up for the hair. Lee Warren stopped him. Flair turning that head. King Kong Brody. Able at least to get his mouth open there, but you can see how the nose is pinched off. Now the whole face is contorted by Ric Flair as the champion. Applies this. Really, it's a face lock as much as anything. There's one of the many cameras at ringside. Almost 17,000 people at the famous Checker Dome, also known as the Arena in St. Louis. Think of the history that went through that building. That was one of Sam Muchnick's first sellouts at the Arena for Buddy Rogers, wrestling Lou Thez. He had a record crowd there many years ago back in the 50s. Now it's Flair. He's the Buddy Rogers of his era with an elbow drop on King Kong Brody. Brody kicks Flair off. Flair right back to the head. Right back to the head. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Brody kicking. He knows he doesn't want to be trapped down there. No matter how big, how strong, how tough you are, if you can't breathe, if you're gasping for wind, you're vulnerable. It only takes a count of 3 to get a pin. Could be a small package, could be a front-rolling cradle, could be a little sunset flip. You never know how that pin's going to come. And there, once again, putting the shoulders down. You never know, you might get lucky. Look at Lee Warren right in there again. Look how his head is. Look where he is, right? Look at those shoulders. King Kong Brody struggling to keep the shoulders up as Lee Warren's right in there. And Flair hoping he can catch a lucky break. You never know when lightning will strike. Ric Flair leaning into Brody. Brody struggling to come up. A real test. A test of more than just physical skill. It's a test of who wants it. Who's got the most guts? King Kong Brody or Ric Flair? Flair staying on top of him. Probably hooked the arm on the far side now. Yes, he has a little bit. But Brody so strong, trying to come up. The fans' intent. They've not often seen King Kong Brody wrestle to the mat like Ric Flair just did. Brody trying to fight back. Flair pounding on the back. Brody pounds on the stomach. Chop again to the throat. Ric Flair. Side headlock. Off the ropes comes Brody. Flying tackle levels the world champion. Over the top. Leapfrog by the world champion. Hip toss and down goes Brody. Ric Flair backing up. Coming for the elbow drop and he misses as Brody rolls away.